Okay. Nothing in there. So I'm just listening at all the doors. Sound of water. Nothing. Okay, so he's gotta be in here then. There he is! Seems like someone is washing something. Basket, okay. That punk, just what is that person doing? I don't know. Perhaps must be an unexpected chance to launch a surprise attack. They're coming this way. Just yank her out of the way. Who is this guy? I guess he didn't sew his handbag, then why has he got a hand? Just what does that person want to do? The person was murmuring all this time. They're saying Master's eyes are not here, can't find it, need to look for it, and things like that. Really, what a creepy rascal in Master's eyes. What the heck does that mean? Seems as if the rascal went up to the second floor, so that means the Master's eyes are on the second floor? If it's something that rascal once had, it'd be somewhere that rascal was before. No, he's not in any of those rooms, so he's gotta be in one of these rooms. Nothing. Nothing. He's probably in Granny's room. Let me just check here. Nothing. Sound of footsteps. Here, huh? What do? We aren't going to let them just go, but we aren't going to strike back either. We're going to lure them somewhere and lock them in a room. Using that opportunity, if we can somehow obtain those Master's eyes, perhaps that might make things easier. You're somehow sounding scary, Mr. Stare. Perhaps something that we can use to lure that person somewhere. Like something that makes a sound, there might be something in the storage room. Really? Something in the storage room. By the way, can I just burst in and attack him? No way we can... Nope, okay. That would have led to a bad ending. That would have been too easy. Alright, storage room, ahoy. Good. Radio? Huh, this radio is not broken. Perhaps they put it away because they didn't like hearing about the war. Or maybe they just didn't like the music Grandma listened to. So we got a radio. Now what do I do? First thing is to set the radio somewhere, right? No, not just radio, right? In this room. But why? It's easy to move around by myself. Or are you perhaps able to become decoy? Yeah, I don't have the confidence to do that. Camille, wait here. No, maybe another room is safer? In this room. No. I'm trying to think here. This room? We need to bring an end to this quick. Okay, so I have to pick somewhere. What would be the best place for them to hide? For someone to be safe. Set the radio here. No, I have to have you hidden somewhere. Okay, let's try this. Well, that didn't take long, now did it? Okay, so what do I do in this situation then? Set the radio, not just the radio. This room, set the radio. Okay. Let me try this then. So what do I do in this situation? Because it seems like wherever I put stuff, it's just going to result in him strangling me. Actually, I have a thought. No, I don't have anything to equip then. I need to have caution not to bump into that person. Nope. This is a tricky one. Ha! That's what I had to do. I had to be fast enough. Now this, I've earned some time, probably. What am I doing in here? Beads? Could this possibly be... What do I use the beads for? So, you even broke down the door really quietly for me. Throw the beads? So is this what you were looking for? Have at it! Threw the beads far away. Okay, that wasn't it. Try again. Well, at least they were nice about it that time. Here's the doorknob. You can take this with your head. There it is. Master, the eyes were here. The child has it. Once we arrive back, I repair. You're back to how you were before. And so, please forgive me. Please, please forgive me. What? Okay, so that didn't work. Stab with a knife? What? Okay, so that doesn't work. Fire iron? Nope, not the fire iron. And all that's left is to shoot him with the gun. Though it's my first time using it, my shots will certainly hit. Don't come close. What's making you move so much? Sorry, Master, I can no longer move. Sorry for not being able to repair you. I'm so... What am I supposed to do then? Because I don't have any other options here. I did every one of them. I think it has to be with the beads, but I have to be fast enough. Oh, I know what I have to do here. Come on. So now, this is quite some deja vu, but this time I'm not alone. Mr. Stair, dodge! To think that I'd fall down twice in one day, and you still didn't die, whereas when I did it, I killed myself. What is this, a stuffed animal? Don't move. Could that master possibly be this? This stuffed animal with one eye missing? Why did you kill Miss Mary? I was merely following Master's orders. So you killed someone because you were told by a stuffed animal. This joke isn't funny here, say it already. I cannot do that, as I cannot be forgiven. If words won't get to you, then you're not much different than from a corpse. Mr. Stair, after blowing out your head, as for whether to bury or burn. Hey, that one who you call Master, watches over you 24 hours each day and talks to you, huh? Have you comprehended by now how nobody other than you has had any way of knowing this? It talked to you even while you slept, right? This stuffed animal's not your master. That voice that talked to you in your head was your own voice, which you mistook for your master's. Yes, you misled yourself. The only one who was actually there was yourself alone. Just like me. Little Rosetta? What do you want me to do? Please shoot. So there really wasn't anyone else there, was there? My master who saved me wasn't truly anywhere. Please shoot this time at me. By simply following orders, I've come to kill a lot of people. I cannot be allowed to live. I will not kill you. I cannot permit you to die by anyone else's hands or by your own hands either. Those people you've killed, and those people who used you and your master, you must tell the truth about them all. You must live and atone. Live and atone? Because this is what I will also be doing. Huh. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, the credits are going by slowly, which I can't read really because it's in Japanese. So is that actually it? That essentially they had to snap themselves out of their own multiple personality syndrome? That doesn't seem right to me. I mean, it's good that they caught the perpetrator and that he's going to atone for his sins. With this okay now. Sorry, Father, for not being able to come much at all. Even so, this place has a great view, doesn't it? Mother ever comes back, you'd be the first to notice, wouldn't you, Father? Little Rosetta. It's been a while, hasn't it? Are you feeling fine? Yeah. So you're picking some flowers? Yeah. I'm going to bring them to Grandma's and Father's graves. I see. Hey, little Rosetta? Is Mr. Stair already? Still here. Still properly here. Still here with me. I see. Rosetta, even when you can no longer hear my voice, I will always be as close as possible to you. Whatever way of life you choose, I will still be here with you. Aww. Little Red Riding Hood's wolf, you have arrived at the truth. Well, alrighty, what's Omake? Thank you for playing Little Riding Hood's wolf and reached ending 7. Warning, in this Omake room there are many spoilers concerning the main story. There is a chance this may feel superfluous, and so for those who do not wish to have their feelings on the main story destroyed, it may be best to go back. Oh, so this is just the extra stuff. Or an stuffed animal. It's alright for me to be here. Here on I will, by my own will, atone. The true perpetrator who was behind everything in his tale, Master, was a separate personality. Came near death because of Stair's surprise attack, but avoided death by using abilities in self-treatment and mental strength. However, this person can't win against bullets. Special skill is breaking neck bones with bare hands. However, in order not to leave evidence, it was decided to use tools in the assassination. My gender? What's your intention asking that? Well, it is kind of questionable. Very questionable indeed. It's key when someone can't sleep without hugging onto something, right? You see, the cotton inside me is coming out. It's not as if I ran away, I was just hurled away. The person seems to be suffering a nightmare. What is this place now? It feels similar to Mary's room, but it also feels a little different. Can you take off the hat? Is this fine? Thank you. Are we in a dream, maybe? Probably. About Camille. A shady-looking, kind-hearted young boy, he is, as people suspect, a werewolf. Going insane even when it is not full moon is his defect. Wounds are what triggers this insanity, but he still has yet to know that. The main story's role is merely that of a neighbor, while misleading people into thinking he's the final boss, but actually has the position of protecting Rosetta/Stair. I intended for his name to be a rearrangement of Ukami, wolf, but couldn't come up with a name from that, so I chose something that has a similar ring. New type? What is that? Is that it? Okay. Picture book I'm not familiar with. Oh, it shows off Flea is written here. Pitiful wolf? Yeah, these are all the endings, I guess. And to jump down with the fire, but iron in possession is written here. And Wolf of Darkness. True Wolf. Wolf of the Stars. And Little Riding Hood's wolf. Okay. Fire and iron is not a weapon. Calendar day is August 15. The birth flower is French marigold. I won't figure to think that I can still talk to you like this. Talk about something? Camille hasn't changed much, huh? As he is no longer relying on medicine, he has no choice but to do his best. Talks a lot and has a bad mouth. Rosetta's separate personality. Same body as 9-year-old Rosetta, but with the mind of a boy about 16 years of age. Does not shy away even from killing people if it's for Rosetta. The main driver of the story, and effectively the true main character, has gotten close to Rosetta for actually appearing and slips in here and there in the messages. Concerning how a sub-personality is like, I thought a lot about a certain bizarre adventure mafia boss and used it as a reference. Erase time? What is that? A quiet one who does not talk much. Stares another separate personality. She started regularly wearing a red hood to hide her injury from the falling accident, but she was never actually called Little Red Riding Hood. She may seem docile due to how she doesn't talk much, but she did fire a gun without hesitation, so her fundamental nature is pretty much the same as Stair. See Blossom, the moon's eve, the sun in the west, Yosa Busan, 716 to 1783. The Little Prince, Anton de Saint-Exupéry, 1900 to 1944. Little Red Riding Hood, Jacob Grimm, and Wilhelm Grimm. Little Red Riding Hood was saved by grandmother and the wolf died. Little Red Riding Hood, Charles Perrault. Little Red Riding Hood was eaten by a wolf, and that was where the story ended. Let's see. Little Red Riding Hood's Wolf, the first game I made, my thought I wanted to try once has now come to be fulfilled. Wolf RPG Editor is a tool that allows great freedom, but it felt like I wouldn't complete this by wishing for too much here and there, so I will use only the included map tiles. I'll borrow from the main game system. I'll make my own common events as needed. Our rules I decided on while making this. I also use many tutorials, sites, and videos. To them, thanks very much. The reason why search and exploration became the main part of the game is because this author here is not very good at puzzles or chase scenes. As it is merely Grandma's house, there were no strange writings to read deeply into and no mystery switches or hidden doors. The story is supposed to be based on Little Red Riding Hood, but in the end it drifted into another direction. About what time era this took place in, you can probably guess by examining that favorite book of Rosetta's. Alright. The Academy has this what may leave players confused. My apologies for that. The reason why the heart of the matter was never arrived at is because Jay, who found out, already died, and so did the requester, Mary, and the true perpetrator didn't know in the end. So it was because there was nobody who could talk about it, and also because this would lead the story on a path unrelated to Little Red Riding Hood or the wolf. To answer to why did Mary die is the goal of the story, which is why the story ends once you arrive at the answer for that. And so to reach the heart of the matter would probably be another story. Even though I've released my first work into the world, I'm still very much a beginner. This game, I ended up making some things that are more difficult and hard to figure out than I intended, so first I'll need to learn some more about all this. I'm still thinking of various possibilities for what my next title will be, but for now I'll do things little by little, starting from what I'm able to do. I'd like to try creating systems I could use for my work, try creating some map tiles, and overall increase the quality of my work. Okay. The door doesn't seem to open. Well, alrighty, that was Little Red Riding Hood's Wolf. I must admit, it took a very much more interesting approach to the Little Red Riding Hood story than I anticipated. This was quite interesting, where the wolf in the story was, in fact, not the wolf we expected. That was really quite interesting. I quite enjoyed this. It had a few difficult moments. There were a few questionable spots where I was like, how did I find this? But overall, I'd say this was actually pretty good, especially if this was the developer's very first game. So, no, this was really interesting. I liked this. Who knows how many more Red Riding Hood games are out there, and who knows if I'll even do them. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.